If you have not yet subscribed to Brittany Page's channel, today would be a fantastic day to do so. You might be the one that puts her over 100,000 subscribers. Also, she's guest hosting for David Pakman today. And if you want to go and show her some love, that would be fantastic. You want to see a Christian, a self-described, self-proclaimed man of God, someone who really is a true believer in the philosophies of the Son of God, the Son of the Creator of everything seen and unseen. Of course, I'm talking about Mike Johnson. Who'd you think I was talking about? The Bishop Buddy from the National Cathedral here? No. Talking about Mike Johnson. Here he's asked by, I believe, a CNN reporter, right? You don't see him, you can hear the voice though. I think it's Manu Raju. And he's asked about all these pardons and the sickening hypocrisy of claiming that you're all about law and order and back to blue and thin blue line and blue lives matter and all of this, while celebrating the release of nearly 1,600 people who attacked police, brutally assaulted police in the United States Capitol. Police who lost fingers and toes, had their eyes nearly gouged out of their skulls by Trump supporters. And in response to this question, Mike Johnson spews a series of filthy lies. It seems to me lying is something the Bible is opposed to, that Jesus said was not good, right? But he spews a series of lies, but not before he rolls his eyes in disgust that the question would even be posed, that the obvious hypocrisy would be raised in a question by a member of the constitutionally protected free press. Manu Raju being one of the good ones, an absolute, somebody who's doing good work. CNN as a network is in the decline, is failing. They are missing the moment as an organization, but there are still stars within it. There are still gems who do the work. Watch this moment with eye roller, liar, fake Christian, Mike Johnson.
Republicans have long said you guys back the blue. How do you justifiably say that when Trump just pardoned a bunch of violent January 6 rioters who attacked Capitol Police? And if those rioters come to the Capitol, will you welcome them back here?
So look, everybody can describe this however they want. The president has the pardon and commutation authority. It's his decision. And I think what was made clear all along is that peaceful protests and people who engage in that should never be punished. There was a weaponization of the Justice Department. There was a weaponization of the events the following, the prosecutions that happened after January 6th. It was a terrible time and a terrible chapter in America's history. The president's made his decision. I don't second guess those. And yes, it's kind of my ethos, my worldview. We believe in redemption. We believe in second chances. If you would argue that those people didn't pay a heavy penalty, having been incarcerated and all of that's up to you. But the president's made a decision. We move forward. There are better days ahead of us. That's what we're excited about. We're not looking backwards. We're looking forward.
All right. Look, again, we'll bleep this video. I did an earlier one. I said no bleeps. We'll bleep this. Are you fucking stupid, Mike Johnson? Are you not a student of your own faith, Mike Johnson? The Christian redemption story isn't about criminal justice. It's about salvation. It's about spiritual redemption. It doesn't mean you don't have to answer to the law of the land, to the authorities in your given municipality. It means you can murder someone and you can still make it to heaven. That I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. It's about salvation. It's about eternal life. Remember? God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. Remember, Mike Johnson? The scriptures you claim to follow, the philosophies you claim to adhere to, while you lie over and over and over, calling the violent insurrection against the United States a peaceful protest. The first peaceful protest in the entire history of planet Earth, where people lost fingers and toes and weapons were fired into the air, and there were convictions based on those incidents. But I love the distraction at the beginning there. I'm not going to comment about what I feel about the hypocrisy of it. Donald Trump has the authority to pardon. Nobody's asking about whether or not Donald Trump has the constitutional authority to pardon. You fucking idiot. It's about what you feel about it. Is it hypocrisy? Of course, it's not to a hypocrite. To a hypocrite, it's just another day at the office. It's also the language of choice. These people took ESL classes, English as a second language, because their first language is lying and hypocrisy. Gross. Also, the whole thing about we're not looking back. We're not looking back. We're looking to the future. Is that right? Then how would you explain this tweet from Kyle Cheney? Republicans spent the last 2 days declining to make comments about Donald Trump's January 6th pardons because they want to look forward, not back. Now, the House has announced a committee to reinvestigate January 6th. And then it has this image in it. House Republicans announced new select committees to continue into the future investigation of the events preceding and following January 6th. I thought, wait, that's not another lie, is it, Mike Johnson, that you want to look forward, not back? But then you're going to re-investigate. That's strange that a Christian would lie so fluently, so easily. I guess, what do you think? I think it's obvious. You know what I'd love is some Trump supporters who are certainly watching the video, lots of hate watchers. I'd love somebody to defend this. Your bold keyboard warriors tell me how wrong I am when we've witnessed all the footage. We know what kind of an insurrection it was. We know what kind of a protest it was. Self-evident that these people are in it to destroy this republic. They are in it to destroy democracy. They are in it to insert their taster into certain orifices of Donald Trump to give him pleasure. Now I've gone too far. I admit it. That was too much. Oh, Mike Johnson. What do you think? Comment below. You can call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. You can email me, as always, daily@dollemore.com. Please consider becoming a channel member. $1.99. You can help support this work. You can help me produce these videos and say things that I regret immediately. The more you contribute, the more things I say that I regret, I think. I'm teasing. Anyway, you can click the join button below, and it really helps support the work and help produce these videos for $1.99 a month. You can go to patreon.com/idoubtapodcast and help there too. I love and appreciate you very much. I will see you next time. Be genuine, and take care of one another.